Hello, so this is the first program, which is the grade evaluation. So first we ask the user what the exam score is. Then based on the if statement, we'll determine what grade letter they'll receive. So if they scored less than 60, they'll get a grade letter of F. If they scored between 70 and 79, they'll get a grade letter of C. And obviously, if they scored very well, so if they got between 90 and 100, they'll get a grade letter of A. So let's run it. So let's say they got 23, so that's a fail. As you can see, grade letter of F. Let's run it another time. 79, as you can see, they receive a grade letter of C. They got 80, they receive a B for their grade letter. Okay, so the next program is the factorial calculator. So this is where we are asked the user to enter a number to calculate the factorial. We use a for loop over here to determine the factorial of a number, and we display it in this line over here. So let's run it. So let's just say we want the factorial of 10. There you go, that's the factorial of 10. Okay, let's run it again. Let's just say we want the factorial of 5. Boom, there you go, that's the factorial of 5, which is 120. Okay, the next application is the reversing a string. So over here we ask the user to enter a word to be reversed. Then we take that word and we store it in an array. Then we use the array.reverse to reverse the name of the name of the array. Then we store that array as a new string, and then we display it over here. So if we run it, so let's just say hello world. There you go. Let's try one more time. There you go. Okay, so the next program is the multiplication table. First we'll ask the user to enter a number. We declare two variables, one is int, one is answer. Then we use a for loop to continuously multiply the number until it reaches 10, and then we display it over here. So let's run it. So let's say we want to multiply 5 10 times. There you go. Let's try 10, 4. There you go. Okay, so the next application is the palindrome checker. So we check if the word reads the same both forward and backwards. First we ask the user to enter a word. We start in an array. We obviously reverse that array. Then we store that reversed array in as a string, and then this if statement will check if the word matches the new reversed word. And it will display this the string if it's a palindrome, or we'll display this one if it's not. So let's run it. So let's just say we say hello. As you can see, the string is not a palindrome. If you run and let's enter a word, let's say SOS. The string is a palindrome. Okay, so the next application is the retirement age calculator. So we ask the user what their birth year is. Then of course we do the calculation over here to determine their current age. So the year, which is 2025, we declared it over here, minus their birth year will give them their current age. And if they're not old enough for retirement, then we calculate how many years they got left for retirement, and we display it over here. So we use an if statement to determine if their current age is greater than or equals to 65. If they're not 65 or older, then this will be displayed to the user saying they have this many years left until retirement. Okay, so let's say they were born in 1980. As you can see, it says you got 20 years until your retirement, which makes sense. Let's enter 1950, and there you go. As you can see, you're eligible for retirement. Okay, so the next program is the BMI, body mass index calculator. So first we will ask the user what their weight is in kgs. We'll convert it to a double. Same thing for height. In meters, we'll convert it to a double. We do this to calculate the BMI, so weight divided by the height times height. And then depending on what the BMI is, it will display the according message to the user. So if the BMI is less than 18.5, they are underweight. If they're between 25 and 29.9, they're overweight, and so forth. So let's run it. So let's say their weight is 60, their height is 1.6. Sorry about that. I put a dot instead of a comma. So let's say their weight is 60 and their height is 1.1,6. As you can see, this is normal weight. So the BMI is 23. This is normal weight. Let's run it again. Let's say they weigh 70 and their height is 1.5 or 1.5. As you can see, the MAI is 31, which they are obese. Okay, so the next application is the discount calculator. We first ask the user what their total bill is. Then we will ask them if they are a student or not, and they will respond with a capital letter Y or a capital letter N. If they respond with yes, then they'll receive a 10% discount and will be displayed to the user. If they're not a student, so they reply with N, then they will not receive a discount. And if they reply with the wrong letter, then this will be displayed to the user saying incorrect letter. So let's run it. So let's say the bill was 100 Rand and they are a student. They will receive a 10% discount, which their new amount is 90. Let's say they wasn't a student. they will not receive a discount and their price will remain as 200. So the last program is the tax calculator. So we'll ask the user an amount to calculate the tax, and then obviously this is the calculation for the tax. So amount plus amount times tax, and of course this will be, and we'll display the new amount with tax. Oh, and by the way, we declare tax as 25%. So let's just say the amount was 100. The new amount with tax is 125. Let's say 300. The new amount is now 375 with tax. That's it. Thank you.